Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
We hope everyone's doing great today. This is our Sunday chat for November the 16th of 2025. And I'll say it again, this year went by fast, didn't it, Marie?
Yes. and it goes by from one Saturday to the next Saturday real fast, too.
The weeks go by real fast, especially when you've been busy like we've been busy.
Right.
But looking over here, the sun is just shining beautiful today. The temperatures will fool you, though. It's a little bit cool. But I saw on the weather that after Thanksgiving, we're predicted to get a lot of cold weather coming in. So we'll see how it goes, won't we?
Yeah.
Okay, Marie, we've had a pretty good week this week. We did a lot of things and got a lot to talk about. And so we'll go ahead and let you do the devotion first if you feel up to it.
Okay.
And today's devotion is on Mark 16:16, and it's entitled One Way.
It says, whoever believes and is baptized will be saved, but whoever does not believe will be condemned. And like Calvin said, that was Mark 16:16. And then our devotion is, there is one way to heaven, and that's it. Today, in today's society, they think there's many ways to heaven, but our Christian beliefs, we believe that there's just one way, and that is through Christ. It says, regardless of those who teach other pathways, Jesus says the only way is to believe in Him. The choice is a personal one, so each person must make her own choice about believing. And that's true. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can tell people the good news, and it's up to them to accept it or not. And so, that's all you can do. And everybody has a right to believe the way they want to believe, but just make sure that you're believing the right way. It says, you must make the choice. And that's true. It's up to you. You can't sit on the fence and expect salvation and go through the gate and leave the fence behind. Make a choice for Jesus. The person who does not believe is not saved and will never be invited into heaven. So, there's one way to the Father, and that's through the Son. And then down here, Charles H. Spurgeon says, the greatest enemy to human souls is the self-righteous spirit, which makes men look to themselves for salvation. And the only way to salvation is through the Son. And so I'd like for everyone to remember everyone in the Purple Prayer Book this week also. We have many people in here that have a lot of illnesses, so please remember them this week. Okay,
Marie, that was good devotion.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
There's only one way.
Right.
Okay. You want me to do your cards for you?
Yes, please.
Marie is getting a lot more use of her hand, but I'm going to still help her out today. The first card here, this is from Norma.
I can turn it this way too, and I can close it better, and I can do this. I still have a little trouble doing that finger, but I can't pick up anything heavy, but for most of everything now, I can leave my sleeve off and I can do my hand like this without it hurting. But there is a few ways that I move it still hurts. Calvin will hear me saying ouch every once in a while. But I've been doing my therapy exercises at home, so it's so much better.
When you watch our video tomorrow, that comes out on Monday, there's one spot in there, maybe two spots. You'll hear her, she'll say, oh.
And I was able to hang my ornaments on my tree, and that is also good physical therapy.
Okay, let's do the cards next then. This first card here, this is from Norma, and Norma lives in Mississippi. And thank you very much. She actually sent us 2 cards. We'll get to our other one here in just a minute. Then this card here is a Thanksgiving card, and it is from Tina. And Tina lives in Louisville, Kentucky. And real nice note on the inside. Thank you very much, Tina. And this is a Thanksgiving card. This is from Ashley and Mason. And they have sent us quite a few cards, and we do appreciate those so much. And I'm going to turn around, and I'll zoom up on this and hold it as steady as I can. But
He made a cute little turkey with his handprint.
yes, and they live in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. And thank you very much, Mason. We really love seeing your drawings. Okay, next card. This is also from Norma, and she lives in Mississippi. I say she had sent us 2 cards. This is a Thanksgiving card, and she put a real nice note on the inside of it too.
Yeah, I'm going to read the verse. It says right here, we give thanks to God always for you, making mention of you in our prayers. 1 Thessalonians 1:2, the King James Version. So I like the ones that's got scripture on it too.
Yeah, thank you very much, Norma. Norma has been watching our channel for a lot of years, Marie.
Yes.
I remember seeing her name in the comments for years and years.
And
Okay.
this one has got Philippians 1:3 on it. I'm going to look that up right quick.
Okay, and this card is from Brian and Danielle, and they live in Marshall, Arkansas. And that is a beautiful card, and it has got an absolutely wonderful note on the inside of it, and we really appreciate that so very much. And Marie is looking up Philippians 1:3.
Yeah, Philippians 1:3. And it's verse 1,
1:3. Okay.
I thank my God upon every remembrance of you. I thank my God upon every remembrance of you. Oh, that was sweet.
That's precious, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you very much. And that was from Brian and Danielle. Okay, so that's these cards. This next one here, I'm going to show you what it is first. This is okay. This gift was for our great-granddaughters, Addison and Avery. And there's some real pretty socks that have horses on them. And then also, there's a box here with children's accessories. And to me, it looks like rings.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
They're real cute.
And this is from one of our viewers that's been watching for a very long time. And her name is Eureka. And she didn't tell me where she's from. In my mind, I'm thinking that I remember her saying North Carolina. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, she's been watching us a long time too. But thank you very much. And hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Last week I couldn't pronounce her name. I didn't know how to do it. She told me. But Eureka. Hopefully I got it good. Okay, the next gift that came here, this is from Emma. And Emma lives in Dallas, Pennsylvania. And Marie, I looked at this a while ago.
Oh, it's so pretty. I
is so
haven't
beautiful.
seen all of the ones. I hadn't seen all of them. I didn't see that one. That is beautiful.
Yeah, this is Marie's first time seeing this one. It's a Christmas tree ornament. On one side it says 2025, and on the other side it says Merry Christmas, and it's got 2 deer on it.
And a place to hang this.
Yeah, but that's just gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, and so we've been working on decorating the tree, and so this one has a spot, don't it, Marie?
Right.
We'll put that right up. So thank you very much, Emma. We really appreciate that. Okay, then the last one here. Now this all came in one big box, and it had a Thanksgiving card in, so I'm going to show the card first. And this is from Cynthia and Dennis and Justin. And they live up in Rock Spring, Georgia. And Let me give me a little quick drink.
Didn't you say that that was close to Ringo?
It is very close to Ringo. But what I was going to say is I'm very familiar with Rock Spring, Georgia, because it's just north of Lafayette, Georgia. And back in the early 1980s, I believe it was 80, 81, somewhere in there, the cable system I was working for, we built the new cable system in Rock Spring, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
And I actually went up there and laid it out and designed it and put all the electronics in. So that's not a big deal now.
I bet they got a new one now, don't you?
They probably do by now. Okay, but Cynthia sent you this also, Marie. First of all, she sent this beautiful letter, okay? And this is Jeremiah 29:11 that she wrote down, and I'll go ahead and read it since I got my hand. And she had saw this Bible verse, and so she looked it up and read it, and she really was impressed with it. And it said, "For I know the thoughts that I have for you, saith the Lord, thoughts of good and not of evil, for your life to come to an expected end."
Also, she has faced many challenges also with her health.
Yes. Okay. So now this is one thing that was in there. And Marie, that is 2 bracelets. And this is Marie's first time getting to see these.
Those are beautiful. I love them. I have a sweatshirt that this bracelet right here will go with. Mm-hmm. And then this one right here will go with everything. These are beautiful. I just love them. Thank you so much.
And a nice case to keep them in, too.
Yeah. One of the things that I like is bracelets, but for here lately I haven't bought very much jewelry. But Calvin's bought me 2 nice rings not too long ago, and I haven't worn them a whole lot because they're so pretty. I don't want to wear them when I'm cooking, but I just love those. They're so pretty.
Okay. This is a recipe box. Now I have it turned backwards so you can't see it. Let me turn it around.
That's so pretty, isn't it?
Yes, that's the top of it. It's just so beautiful. She made this, okay? The lid opens. On the front there, it's got Marie's saying, it says, "Do what you love and love what you do." On the inside, she put a whole lot of index cards in there so you can do your recipes on it. And it has a place to hold your recipes up here.
Yes.
And so that is just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And such a good idea.
Yes, and as soon as I can get back to writing, I'll be putting some of them up there.
Well, I was going to say, years ago, you used to keep a recipe box all the time.
But it wasn't that nice.
No, and I'm sure it's around here somewhere. You could probably find some of your old recipes on those cards. Mm-hmm. But with technology changes, I started putting all Marie's recipes into the computer. Mm-hmm. And the last time I checked, you've got a little over 700 recipes in the computer. Mm-hmm. And every one of these recipes are recipes that Marie has made and knows that they're good recipes. Yeah. A lot of people's been asking us to do a cookbook. Someday we might do a cookbook, but to be honest with you, it takes a lot of work to transfer them from the computer to a format that can be put into a book. But that might happen someday. I'm not going to say never. But this is beautiful. We love it. Thank you very much, Cynthia. And like I said, Rock Springs is not very far from here. And we've been through there quite a few times. I love it up there. It's real beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, Marie, we'll move on to some other things to talk about. The first thing I've got down, you don't look at this morning that bad, Marie, but Marie is dehydrated. And she's not dehydrated bad enough to go to the hospital yet.
And I hope it doesn't get there.
But she is dehydrated. We know all the steps, how to take care of it. We've been taking care of it. She hadn't had to go to the hospital for dehydration in just a little over a year, so she's doing real good with that. But Marie does have a problem that is a physical problem that's related to her surgery and cancer that she had back in 2015. that causes her to be dehydrated easier than the average person. And so everybody tells me, say, give her all these different electrolyte drinks and everything. And trust me, we've tried everything there is. And we know what works and we use it. And we do use some of those electrolyte drinks, but we know what the right combination is and how to do it.
Right.
But Marie's problem is different than the average person that just gets dehydrated because they've been sick and haven't been able to eat and stuff like that. But the one thing that it does affect her is when she is dehydrated, she don't want to eat. And an example is yesterday we went to Longhorn Steakhouse and we ordered her favorite meal. And she ate it and enjoyed it, but she only ate a little bit less than half. And she said, I just can't eat a lot of food when I feel like this. So y'all pray for Marie that she'll continue to get to feel better. She's been through this dehydration phase many times. If you go back and watch all our videos, or if you've been watching, you've heard us talk about it many times. And it's something that I check her blood pressure several times a day. I monitor very close and I make sure she has stuff to drink. And she'll have a tendency to not even drink. I have to take it to her and say, Marie, you've got to drink now. But I keep her going.
The part about him having to take it to me is I get so weak that I don't even want to get up and do anything. And it's not laziness at all. It's just you get to a point when you're dehydrated that you are so physically fatigued that you actually, you don't want to get up, and when you get up, it's really a struggle.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, you're just so tired, you don't even want to drink or eat. So I have to take it to you.
He just encourages me.
Encouraging you
and
to
then sometimes
drink.
I know that I need to get up, and I'll force myself to get up and go get my water and everything like that. But I have to be careful because I get lightheaded and I don't want to fall and break anything else.
Okay. So I'm through with that on the dehydration. I will mention that my brother Gerald, he is doing real good right now. And then, Marie, you had one prayer request that you wanted to make, and I'm going to let you word it the way you want to word it.
Okay. We have someone that has found out that they have some type of obstruction in their colon, and we would like for y'all to very much pray for this person. They're going to have a surgery because of it, and we're just praying that it's not cancer. And so y'all please remember this person if you can. I don't want to give their name because they hadn't given me permission to, and we don't know exactly if it's cancer yet, but they will be letting us know. Yeah,
they did the biopsy a couple of days ago, and they'll have results sometime within probably 10 days or so.
So if y'all will just remember to pray for a person who we want a good outcome on this, don't we, Cal?
We sure do.
So y'all just
Amen.
please pray for this person.
And we're definitely praying, and their name's already in the purple prayer book. So, okay. Let's talk about something weird that happened around here, Marie.
Yeah, and they always say that you need like let's see, what do they call it? What is those bags called?
A go bag.
A go bag, in case you have to be evacuated. And me and Kevin we never really thought about doing a go bag, have we? Well, we thought about it, but we just hadn't.
Well, we did one time, but we had it full of stuff and we just never did refresh it.
Yeah, okay. I don't even remember that part. But anyway, so it got me thinking we need to do that again because you finished the rest.
Yeah, we got 2 book bags in there that we had stuff in it.
Yeah.
And then we ended up taking that out after it got old, and we used the book bags for something different, but we still got the bags.
Okay, well, you go ahead and tell the rest.
Okay, so here's what happened. This happened yesterday, Friday evening, and just 800 feet from our house. If you go down this way to the 4-lane or the 2-lane highway down there, that is 750 feet, and just a short distance that way, there was a big gas leak, and they had a big excavator out there doing some digging and digging up trees and stumps and things, and apparently dug into a gas line. And we didn't know what had happened, but we kept hearing sirens and all this noise.
We thought it was a wreck, didn't we?
Yeah, and I went out there and looked down, and the fire truck was sitting at the end of our street with the road completely blocked off. So anyway, we did end up having to leave the house for just a few minutes and had to go around the other direction and got all the way down to the Wax Road and found that they had traffic blocked, from both directions. The highway was completely shut down. And our granddaughter, she went on Facebook and she found an article about it and said that everything was completely shut down because of a major gas leak. Mm-hmm. It stayed shut down for several hours, but they did finally get reopened last night.
The traffic was horrible around here.
Yeah, but all of us, we were talking about what if they come up through here and tell us to evacuate.
Right, I was thinking we don't have our bag fixed.
Okay, so anyway, so that was a weird little situation. Right. Since I mentioned my little granddaughter, or our little granddaughter, Holly, I want to mention one more thing about Holly. We, a couple of days ago, our brand new clothes dryer that we've only had 6 months, it quit working. It won't turn on. So I called the company because it is under warranty, and she told me they'd get here just as soon as they can, but she said, but we're so far behind right now. She said, probably going to be one day this coming week before we get there. So we're talking several days without a clothes dryer.
Right.
Well, so when I was talking to Holly, Holly said, well, Pops said, when y'all wash clothes, said, just call me and I'll come down here and get the whole basket and take them up there and dry them for you and bring them back to you. Mm-hmm. And she was actually here when she was telling me that. And I said, well, I've got one basket in there ready to go right now. So she took it up there and dried it and folded everything up and brought it back to us. And I just want to thank her. She's our youngest granddaughter, and every one of our grandkids are just precious, and they'll do anything in the world for you and help you out. But thank you very much, Holly. That is very special of you. And we hadn't took advantage of her. We know little tricks about how to make your clothes go a little longer, but if we need some more dried, we'll call Holly. She'll dry them for us. Okay, we didn't have that down to talk about. We was going to talk about this too, Marie. This last week, there were a couple of nights that everybody was seeing the northern lights. Yeah. And I went outside all the way up to about 11 o'clock. I never seen them. Mm-hmm. But here in Rome, there were a few people that said they seen them. Yeah. But I never did see them.
I didn't. I looked out the window a couple of times, but it was so cold out there. I said, well, I don't see any. I just said, I don't think we're going to have any.
And like I said, this last week, we've been busy. Marie went to physical therapy 2 different times. She's been tired and dehydrated, so we went out and ate it 2 or 3 times. And we didn't do videos on all of that. But one day we went to Piccadilly and had our favorite meal there at Piccadilly, didn't we, Marie?
Also, I had another appointment this week with the ear, nose, and throat doctor. And so I got some really good news, and so I'm so grateful and thankful for that. But they said that this ringing in my ears was probably maybe I'm starting to have a hearing issue, so we got to get that checked out. So yeah. Just another thing, a list of things that goes wrong with you when you get in your 70s.
That's true.
I hope some of you, when you get in your 70s, that you don't experience some of these things, but most everybody that I know that's in their 70s, they are experiencing them.
Well, that's when it happened to me. When I turned 70, that's when everything started going crazy. Okay, now for tomorrow, Monday morning, we have a video that's coming out that we recorded on Friday. And on that video, we went to Hobby Lobby and went shopping.
And I was tired when I was doing it too. I held on to the buggy, and I was also having problems walking. But I knew that we needed to do a video, but if I don't feel like doing a video, I don't have to do a video, but we had some things to do, and so I just, pushed myself and made it through, and we did it.
We sure did.
I was tired. I think when I came home, I took a nap.
Okay, so when we left the Hobby Lobby, we went to Longhorns and we enjoyed a good meal there. And when we left there, we went downtown Rome to Broad Street, and we went to where it's called the Forest Hotel, where that used to be. And there's some ginkgo trees that's there. And when they turn that pretty yellow color, they're just so beautiful.
Yes.
So we went there and we did get a couple of pictures. But I had seen on Facebook 2 or 3 days earlier a friend of mine that I've known for maybe about 30 or 40 years. His name's Danny. And he had posted several pictures that he had went up there on the at the clock tower and around Broad Street, took several pictures. And he is a professional photographer. And so I contacted him and I said, Danny, I said, I got a video that I'd like to share a few of your pictures in because it's going to fit perfect with what we're doing. And I said, but I don't want to do it without your permission. And he said, sure, Calvin, go right ahead. I don't mind. And so when you watch tomorrow's video, at the very end of the video, there'll be about maybe 6 pictures that Danny took that are just very beautiful pictures up there.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy those. Okay, so the first video that we did last week was the Sunday chat, and that's where we told everyone thanks. And that was the week after we had hit the 100,000 subscribers.
Thank y'all all.
Thank you again.
Right.
We sure do appreciate it. Second video we did last week was where I made the bean dip.
And that was so good. That was delicious. That bean dip was so creamy.
Yeah, and we've had it 3 times since last week. And so I've still got some in the refrigerator, and I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but I may have to freeze one of the containers if I don't eat it pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't keep things very long like that.
No, not without freezing it. Mm-mm. Okay, the next video we did was what's for dinner, and on that video we made hamburger steaks and baked potatoes and salads.
Yeah, and it didn't cost around $60 either. It was really good, wasn't it?
It was good and inexpensive.
Right.
Okay, and that's exactly what we had at Longhorns yesterday.
But that at Longhorns was a little extra good because it had all the mushrooms and onions and stuff on it. But Calvin, he just got his plain. So.
Yeah, I had to get mine plain. Okay, the next video we did was the Christmas decorations and the Dollar Tree shopping. And on that video, we showed some of the things that we got started on, and we went shopping for some more decorations.
Yeah, and I'm so thankful this week that I've got a lot more movement in my hand. It still touches on certain things, but I was so happy that I could put my Christmas decorations up on my tree. I've been really worried about how I was going to do all that, but I managed to do it, and I'm thankful that my hand's on the mend. So I'm very grateful this Thanksgiving that my hand is working better.
Yes. And on that video, that's the one I went into Walmart's looking for an angel. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be showing you that another video where Maria's doing some decorating on the tree. But for right now, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the angel on top of the tree.
Calvin did some.
So it turned out good.
Yeah, he did some good, I guess, detective work trying to hunt down an angel.
Okay, and the next video we did was the Aldi shopping trip and physical therapy trip. And that was the day we went to 2 different doctors in one day.
Yeah, and I've got good reports from both of them, so I'm very blessed and thankful, and I have a lot of great days. I know sometimes that seems like I'm a broken record, but I have a lot of days that I feel absolutely fantastic. But right now it's kind of not one of them.
Well, you look nice, Marie, even though you don't feel great.
Well, I do feel a little bit better than before we started our video, you took my blood pressure and it had went up some, so I do feel better.
Well, that's good. That's real good. Okay, Marie, we got a lot of wonderful gifts this week.
Thank y'all.
And cards. We appreciate each and every person that sends us cards and gifts.
Yes, because that's something special that y'all do, and it takes time to do that, and we really appreciate it. And it uplifts us too when we're, maybe not feeling good or anything like that, and then we read a wonderful scripture verse, and it uplifts us. So thank you so much.
Yeah, amen. Thank you. Okay, Marie, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do the rest this afternoon, but I think I have an idea.
I'm probably not going to do very much because I'm afraid that I'll get too tired to do it, but I'm going to try to do what I can do.
Okay. But we're going to enjoy our evening. That's the main thing that we're going to do.
Yeah.
And in life, that's one of the things that, to me, especially once you reach this age of being retired.
Yeah. Let's just take it slow and do what you can do, and don't worry so much about the things you can't do. And I learned that I can make up a bed perfectly with my left hand, just as good as I can with both of them. And so I learned how to do a lot of things with my left hand, and I'm very thankful that I could do them. And that's one of the things I learned when I had cancer, that no matter, how down or how tired I was or anything like that, that I could do little bitty steps to get things done. And I did that, and it's paid off because I'm doing it. I did it this time.
Amen.
And Calvin helps a lot. He helped doing all the cooking and stuff like that. And so I appreciate you coming. You helped me out so much.
You're welcome. Well, what I was going to say is, to me, something I've been focusing on a lot lately is just enjoy each and every single day. Whatever you have to do something that makes you happy and enjoy the day. And like you're saying, Marie, do what you love and love what you do. I started living by that.
I even cleaned my bathroom shade. In my bathroom, it had a little dust on it. So I took this hand right here and I got all the dust off of it. And that made me feel so good. I felt like I had worked all day just doing that. Calvin, if he had seen me, he'd say, I'll get that in a little while. But anyway, I did it, and it made me feel good. And so it does make you feel good when you don't feel like working, and you can get something accomplished,
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
I'm not tired of talking, but I'll quit talking. Calvin, do you have anything to say?
I'm through. I'm going to let you close the video out. We appreciate everybody watching. Y'all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you on our next video. And remember now, Monday morning, we got a really good video coming out where Marie goes shopping at Hobby Lobby, and then we go to Longhorn. So be sure and watch that one.
Okay, so y'all do what you love and love what you do, and y'all have a fantastic Sunday. And I'm going to be waving at you with my right hand. Bye.
Welcome to Southern Country Living, where Calvin and Marie's love is always given. Cooking up a storm, sharing their life. Do what you love what you do. That's their advice. Down in the South, where the living is sweet, come on in, take a seat. We'll show you how to cook with love and live a life that you're proud of. Join us on this journey, come along for the ride. Southern Country Living, where love and life collide. Do what you love and love what you do.